Hey there boys and girls, Skillflagger here and welcome back to another Battlefield 4 video. This time around we're using the L96 with a 6x scope and the replica for sidearm because someone suggested it and well, here you go. This is the gameplay with it. Also pay attention right here. Shooting that guy and throwing C4. I'm behind cover and I was like pressing the C4 blow up button like crazy and it was just bullshit that it did not go off. And yeah, there's lots of input lag in Battlefield 4, but I think this is like another video altogether, and I actually do not want this video to turn into a rant of some sort. So I just wanted to let you guys know that if Anti-Hero 2 takes me a little bit like longer than expected, that's the reason for it, because all the montage clips are getting ruined, or all the cool moments by stuff like that and input lag and all that stuff. But yeah, today's topic is not input lag. As I've said it before, that would be another topic. Today we're talking about Carrier Assault, the new game mode, or actually an old game mode, which we do have now in the new Battlefield 4 DLC, Naval Strike. Again, this is also a Naval Strike gameplay, and you can also see me playing, I think this map is Wavebreaker, actually one of my least favorite maps, because right here it's also really clustered. But yeah. Carrier Assault is actually kind of a cool game mode. You basically start out as Conquest, so you're just capping your flags as you always do in Conquest, and as soon as you have a flag there's like a little rocket station and it will start shoot rockets or firing rockets at the enemy aircraft carrier, I think it's called. And as soon as there as soon as you have done enough damage to the enemy carrier, it kind of breaks open. You can then infiltrate it, and if you're infiltrating it, there will be objectives like in Rush. So you got 2 mcoms, you have to plant one, and if you blew that up there will spawn another one, and then you will be able to win the game, because with the second one you're actually able to win the game mode then, and that's yeah basically how you win. Also right here, if you're paying attention once again, okay, I missed that guy, but if he's coming around back the corner, I was like pressing the shoot button like crazy to kill him, nothing was happening, and I definitely would have been able to kill him because he was low at health, only 82, so that would have been actually kind of a cool montage clip. But now as you can see the enemy carrier is open, and as soon as the enemy carrier breaks open you're actually able to parachute in, just like you are in, I think Obliteration is the game mode called. And yeah, now we're at the second stage, or the second phase of Carrier Assault, and right here you have to go in and plant the objectives. So as you can see, the first objective is already planned, and we're basically just defending it from the guys that are defending their aircraft carrier. Also this can all happen simultaneously, so if both carriers are open, both are able to plant the mcoms at each other's carrier at the same time, which really makes it like a race for time. And yeah, so I gotta say, Carrier Assault is a cool game mode. It's also a, well, it's a rip-off of the Titan mode we had in Battlefield 2142. Back then, though, we had giant spaceships flying in the air, and we would have to take down shield first before we were able to get into it. Well, essentially it's the same thing, but it's probably a little bit cool with spaceships, you know, like Star Wars style. But yeah, the only problem I have, and I don't think it's, yeah, not a problem, but it's kind of a little bit annoying that it's really crowded down there. I mean, since you're starting out with Conquest, 64 players is definitely the best thing. However, Rush normally works best with 32 players, so in the carrier itself, it can get crowded if everyone is like only at one carrier. And again, it kind of gets better if like both carriers are open and both teams are equally kind of distributed at each other's carrier. But before that it really can get a little bit hectic and all stuff. And yeah, this is the new Carrier Assault game mode. If you've played older Battlefields like the title 2142, you already know the game mode. And yeah, I don't think there's much else to say about it. Back here we're just basically keeping them back from defusing the mcom, and just keep planting C4 at the door. I actually never wanted it to stick to the door, I wanted to stick it in front of it, but yeah, you know how it is in Battlefield. And actually we won at the end, so yeah. I think it's pretty much all for now, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Like a Skillflagger out.